Hey, I neutral. They're good for the camera, boy.
What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome once again. Yes, I'm on the red bike today. This is a Honda CBR 500 and cruising along with a dear old buddy chum of mine. When I needed to get my motorcycle endorsement, I sought advice from many persons, and I always knew that this person was a very solid rider, a safe rider, and just based on the way this person handled the motorcycle, I knew that this person was well trained. I remember asking for advice as to how I can go ahead and get my endorsement so I could ride legally and also safely. She gave me the recommendation. Honestly, I am even happier now. I got the right training, I got to learn the safe way, and also I had fun doing it. So I like to big up Cookie.
Thank you.
Cookie, what's going on?
I'm there, good.
How's your day been so far?
Normal, nothing out of the extraordinary, but good.
Alright, tell the folks watching a little background about yourself.
All right, so my name is Cookie, like Lum said. I've been riding for about, well, before I get to that part, I love riding. Well, I love watching bikes. I love listening to sound of bikes. I like to hear them rev. If I could sit a day and just listen to them rev all day, I would do that. Either was a job, or I'd be the first to apply for that. But yeah, I love bikes. I used to watch Lincoln come up the road mostly every day with his bike. That time he had the, I think a Fraser, a blue one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to like watch him every time. Imagine I was pregnant and I was behind a bike with Lincoln going up the road back his home. Yes, I was 8 months pregnant behind the bike. When I started saying I wanted to learn how to ride bike, nobody took me serious. But they thought I was joking. But I don't think I was that serious too. I just wanted to learn how to ride just for the fun of it. But you know, with an instructor like Ping, I won't have it like that. So then Ping was telling me, oh, you have to do your license. So I was telling him like, not yet, I ain't ready for that yet. And he was like, what are you doing it? So I was like, okay. And I give him the money for the 2 meets. He get me sorted out, get everything. I was kind of nervous at the day of the practical, but yeah. There's nothing much to know about me. There's not much to know about me, but just ordinary girl in the world, normal, not known that much. I love bikes. I love crab. I love food. Yeah.
What's your go-to food?
Go-to food, green fig salad and barbecue wings. How Joel do.
How long have you been riding now?
3 years.
Tell me about your very first experience riding. What, were you on bicycles first and then you learned to ride, or how did that work?
I can ride bicycle. I used to ride scooter. I really thought the bike would have been like a scooter, just that the gears and thing. When I first bought the bike, I thought it would have been the same, but the handling is different, the way you sit in is different, and I was like, oh boy, I won't make it. Imagine after the first day, I told my husband, like, I don't think I'll continue going. He was like, but you already pay your money. I say, I don't think I'll go. So then the Saturday, things stopped and told me, get ready, we're going and look out for two. I was like, oh boy. And after that, I just continued to go. And then the other time I thought I was, you know, I could already go. I'm not going to do that again. Where you mad? They're going to tell me, let's go, 2 o'clock. Yeah, he would bring me with his students and do, he will start just so that I can, like, you know, pick up where I left off. There's some rust off me, but it was good. I enjoyed every single minute I spent on that court. No regrets whatsoever. The thing is, everywhere I go, people ask me, who is the instructor? I tell them Lincoln. Oh yes, I heard about Lincoln. I say, so why not join? If you heard about him, you ask him, you heard about him, why not join? Because everybody out there have nothing bad to say about Lincoln. So if you hear all that good comments about Lincoln, why not join? Everybody I sent to Lincoln, they have nothing bad to say. Like absolutely nothing. He's very patient.
What do your peers, your family think about you riding?
Oh boy, my brothers, they like the ride. They like it. My mother, I don't know. My mother like it only when people saying, that's your daughter on the bike? And she's like, yeah, she really like you know, she was on herself. You see, when I bought a bike, Cookie. Marvel to buy bikes. Say bike let somebody say, I saw your daughter. Yes, that was my daughter. But she just finished vetting me for that same bike. Whenever they see a female or young female rider on a bike, let me tell you, hey, bad girl. And like, if you're not focused on the road, and like, if somebody call you like 10 persons call you in one day and you keep turning your head, you're not focused, you might even throw yourself down because you just blow your horn and go. Because everybody there, yeah, bad girl, raise it, and you just blow your horn, check them and go. Because if you have to turn and check everybody, sometimes you in high speed there and you turn your head there and boom.
If you had to describe riding it using one word, what would it be?
You say one word, you couldn't say two?
One word.
Enjoyment. Let me tell you, some people catch their high on weed and alcohol. I catch my high on riding, I swear.
What about riding does it for you?
Cornering. I just do a couple of craziness sometimes. I just do one ones, I just stand up, I just do things. But cornering for one, dodging holes in the road. Oh, I love traffic. Like just playing with your clutch and you know.
Your most memorable ride, tell me about it.
When I fell Independence.
Okay.
A rider hit me from the back. And I tried to catch the fall, but let me tell you, I couldn't. When he knocked me from the back, he just right off, he didn't stop. The police went to see if they can catch him, but they didn't have time.
Did you sustain any injuries or
Of
anything?
course, my knee, my pants busted, the mirrors on the bike came off, the back of the bike. I think piece of it broke. I just tied my knee with a rag and I just continued riding. I felt labry, and we are just at around the island.
I've never done an Independence ride because, I don't know, I don't like, I shouldn't say I don't enjoy group rides that much.
Yeah, because some bikers tend to do a lot of reckless stuff. You'll be cruising there now and just come and say, raise it and do all kind of thing and nose wheelie, and if you're not focused, like I said, you'll fall because somebody just come by you and just raise a bike. Those dirt bikes are loud, so then you might just be away. But I love Independence. I enjoy it. Like I said, the different sounds of all the different bikes, yeah, that's the part of it for me.
I love seeing the different styles, the different sizes, the colors, the gear that the riders wear.
Certain helmets they wear also.
I do enjoy also watching them stunt.
Oh, that's the best part of it, Lou.
Other than that, no. I will pass on a group ride any day.
You'll pass on it?
In other words, I will stay away from a group ride of that size.
Oh, like Independence, that size, okay.
Yeah, that's correct. Wow, looks like rain following us petals.
Oh boy.
Wow. You just told me about your most memorable ride. Why are you still on a bike? Because a lot of people would say, oh, you know, you fall and your skin gets cut and bones get broken.
You know, that don't scare me. I don't know if it's because my mentality is that, you know what, I young, my bones go kill fast. That don't scare me.
Just get up, dust yourself off and just go again.
Yes. But it's not making sense for you to learn how to ride. When you get to one clock to just give up, that's not making sense.
How many ladies do you think you've encouraged?
I think I've encouraged some of them. Some of them went with Lincoln. But it's their choice. They ask the questions, I answer. It's their choice to decide whether they want to take my advice.
Yeah, you can point them in the direction, but final choice is up to them.
Yeah. But mostly men, I tend to send to ride more often.
Okay.
There are some people that do that already, like they have the license, but they're not feeling comfortable on the road as yet. So they go back to Lincoln just to get that extra strength they need.
Well, that definitely does make sense because there's actually a rider that got their license and she still comes out every day just to practice. And she's afraid of the traffic. So I do a lot of riding in traffic with her.
All right, I love the traffic thing. I've never done that. Riding for people as well. You know, with Lincoln, you do everything the right way, so
Yes.
I never got the chance to feel wanted by police. So. So when I actually went the first day, he asked me, you can ride bicycle? I said yes. I told him, well, I used to ride scooter. He told me, no, that's what I asked you. Can you ride bike? I told him, yes. He told me, well, you will be done like you never ride bike before. So we pick you up from the very bottom and bring you up. You don't care if you have been riding ages or whatever.
A lot of the people who I've seen come to the school and they own their own bikes or they've been riding for eons. When he puts a few drills for them.
Yes. But let me tell you, Luma, I think Lincoln just stay in there and just thinking of stuff and just make it. And he thinking of it, he doing it, and he making it seem like it's so simple. And let me tell you, when you go on the bike, somebody the same thing. What else is going through your head when you're making those drills? I don't know. Thing doing an M, you doing an M, telling you do that. And the thing is, all that helping you because you might think that M, I gonna make no sense on the road. Where there's times when you're riding. The things you thought that wouldn't make any sense, you seen it coming back at reoccurring to you, like, oh yeah, what thing taught me that I have to do that, or you turn there, or something like that.
here's that beautiful traffic.
That's what I like.
How long did it take you to get comfortable filtering?
I don't think it took me that long because when you have a passion for something, nothing will take long for you to learn. Here comes the rain, Loom.
Yep, we avoided it on one side, but
We got it on the other.
we got it on the other. So you were saying you were very nervous when you did the practical course.
Actually, I was calm because I always wanted to do that. Well, the craziest things on bike I would want to do. I think that's why my mother was afraid for me to ride bike. You know, I was never afraid of riding bike with Lincoln. Yeah, man. Because he wouldn't make you do anything to have you in a way like he'll panic. He'll make sure you're comfortable at first and know what you're doing. So I don't think there's a need for you to be afraid of riding bike when you're with Lincoln. I just get nervous sometimes when Lincoln watching me in his mirror. That's all. He watching you in the mirror to see if you're doing what you're supposed to do. Let's say like one person pass him and overtake. He know you cannot come. He watching to see like if you come in.
Studying your movements. Oh, that's a beautiful rainbow. How often do you get to go riding?
Oh boy, I used to go often. I don't go that often again.
You must miss it a lot.
Yes, of course I do.
What's the feeling like when you haven't been on a bike for a while and then you finally get on a bike?
I just feel like, oh dear, I forget what to do. But you know, once you learn something, that's something nobody can take from you. That's just like it there. At first I was like, oh, Papa, that's if I know how to ride. But you know already, once you get behind the handlebar, it's a different thing. The traffic is horrible, Loom.
Horrible for them.
Not for us.
This is the part I enjoy because now you have to be thinking for everybody else. Okay, what is this person going to do? What could possibly go wrong here? Gas station, number one, always have to be careful. It might swing on you last minute.
That's why you keep checking your mirrors.
What would you say to those persons who have a fear, are intrigued, would love to get onto a bike, but they just have that fear?
They want to ride because from the sound of it, if you only want to board a bike for traffic, that means you want to ride. If they could find someone that makes them feel comfortable on a bike, that will take out the fear from them, then they're all good to ride and not just for traffic.
Also, you have peer pressure. You have persons who would say, oh, you know, why would you want to go on a bike and these things will kill you and they're dangerous. And
not only that too, they say, why would you get your bike license before you get your car license? I've gotten a lot of pressure for that. I should be riding more often now because I feel like I get rusty.
It's important to keep your skills refreshed, as with anything.
I think I need it because it's been a while. When I ride my friend's bike, like if I meet a friend and they know I ride him, they make a wrong or not. But to say like ride like now, like long distance, has been a while, right? When I juggle in traffic, I don't tend to ride on the white line, like in a corner, like that corner there. I won't take the chance to juggle it and see if I can fit myself because I don't know how close the other vehicle coming in the corner. So I just take my time and wait.
Yeah, that's because you're a very responsible rider.
The thing is, when you have ping watching you in the back or in the front, you should know what to do. And you don't like a next ping too.
I take that as a compliment.
Of course, it should be a compliment. Yeah, man. When you know what you're doing, you know the business, you know what's up. All good comments, all good.
I need to take some pictures. Yes, I.
Woo!
How does it feel?
Oh boy, it feels good to be back on the road, boy.
I'm sorry, the rain dampened your ride.
Actually, it was alright. It has been a long time I came out and ride. A little shower of blessing won't hurt. It's even better than the heat actually, because this afternoon you saw I was sweating. Hello, I just want to thank you for pulling me out to taking a ride, catching my hand again. It felt great. I think I should do it more often. I will try to do it every Saturday, even though it's a short ride and back, or just do the drills on the pot with Ping. It feels good to be back on the road once again.
Been way too long. The road misses you.
I know, right?
I want to thank you for being my riding partner today. It was fun seeing you navigate through the traffic, watching you handle that motorcycle like a toy. So as this ride comes to a close, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, share this video with any and everybody. And of course, you're more than welcome to subscribe. So as always, get control of your body, take time for your mind, love yourself first so you can love others. Until the next time.
Peace out. Loom, don't put that in that. Cut that. That is good for the camera.